waste energy on resistance. We make space. We make room for the runners to show up. When we occupy our energy with people that they don't see it, they're not running, they're not in, and we let them, we're now robbing that energy from someone else who was ready to show up in your group, but because we spent our energy over here with the wrong person, we now told the universe, light, whatever you want to call it, that I don't have room for that leader. I'm too busy with someone who doesn't get it. Right? When we make room for anything, it shows up. Remember I said earlier this morning that sometimes what we say no to is just as important as what we say yes to. So that was, it electrified my business. I had so many people tell me no. I mean, I had jokers that, and it's funny because when you ignore the resistance, they almost chase you down more. Like they got to convince you that it's a bad idea. And they don't like that you're not addressing their resistance. But I heard it all. I had friends of mine and this and it'll never work. And the list goes on, and I just refused. I just refused to listen to anything that wasn't in alignment with where I was going. I refused to become intimate with anything that wasn't in alignment with my laser focus. True story. Went up to the suite for lunch this afternoon. Take a breather. We ordered room service. My daughter calls my ex-wife, her mom, who I love to death, great friend of mine, amazing, amazing mama. I'll share a true story with you. So how'd it go this morning? Oh, Mom, it went good. I don't remember what I said, but everybody said I did great. And it felt really good, whatever. Her mama. It's exactly what she said on speakerphone. Had some team in the room with me. Said, just be careful. Those people are crazy. And I smiled. And my daughter smiled. Because guess what? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And so what I found is that, I live by this motto now that your vibe attracts your tribe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Be authentic, you'll attract authentic people. Be all in, you'll attract people that are all in. Love those around you, and you'll attract people who walk in love. Your vibe attracts your tribe. And when you are in that rhythm, and it doesn't matter if anyone likes it or disapproves, it doesn't matter. It's you being you, and you're in that stride, you're in that rhythm. Said, I know what I have, and I know this 2-minute video will change somebody's life. And honestly, guys, if they watch that 2-minute video and their eyes don't light up and their heart doesn't go, I need to know more about this, if they're not moved forward, it's not for them, and it's okay. It's okay. Right? We're in the pioneer phase. We're in the first mover space. We're in the early adopter space. It's not for everybody right now. Some people won't believe it until they see it on the news or this or that or whatever, right? We know that, but we're looking for the ones who see it, the visionaries, the leaders. Nothing will slow your business down. There are brakes and there are accelerators in this business. The secret to momentum is focus on the accelerators and eliminate the brakes. You want to put the pedal to the metal, and anything that slows you down, identify it, get out of the way. And spending energy on the wrong people is one of the biggest breaks there are in this industry. Now, to require you to talk to more. It'll require you to talk to more people. But it's a fair trade because it's fun getting the 2-minute video out. And when you get on that, how many of y'all can think right now of somebody who watched a 2-minute video and called you up, fired up, excited, going, oh my God, is this real? And isn't it the best feeling in the world? That's who you want to run with. That's who you want to make space for in your business. And so I'm excited to introduce our next speaker. I'm going to take a moment and really share this because none of this None of this would be if it wasn't for this gentleman. We wouldn't have the 2-minute video. I wouldn't be where I am today in this business, and this event would not be happening. In June or July, whenever it was, and I was driving Uber and I got on the webinar with Chad, I reached out to a few friends, and one of the friends that I reached out to was Mr. Rabu Gary. Rabu and I have been friends for 15 years. We were in 2 different businesses together. First business we were in, we were just friends sideline. We've always just had a respect for each other. And I reached out to him. He came to, this was before we launched in North America. And so at that time, we were having some private meetings with Fabio, which we don't do anymore. But at the time, the company hadn't launched yet. So he came in and had a private meeting. He flew a few of his friends in, and we sat around with Fabio Galdi. Now, here's the situation. I was in the middle of a project with John Maxwell, a network marketing personal development event. And so I could not go public with the world. I didn't feel like it was the right thing to do until the event was over, because I was interacting with a lot of networkers, and it just wouldn't have been a good look. I'd have lost some credibility and respect. So October 4th was my launch date, October 5th, whatever it was. Rabu said, bruh, he didn't call me bro, he called me bruh. He said, I can't wait. I got to start building. And he started building. And he started building. And they started to have some money. And he started sharing with me what was happening. He said, Roman, people are getting in, man. They're coming. It's growing. He said, I made $2,000 to $3,000 my first week. I made $2,000 to $3,000 my second week. I made $2,000 to $3,000 my third week. And then he showed me all these enrollments in his back office, and it was family pack, family pack, family pack. 80-90% of his check was fast start bonuses. As far as I know, Rabu Gary is the #1 personal enroller in North America, a couple hundred or more personal enrollments. And he went all in. I mean, he went pedal to the metal. And October 5th, I launched, and we began to run side by side. Having that workout partner, that running buddy, having someone that sees it the way you see it, it's refreshing. It's life-giving. And I'll never forget this. I spent Thanksgiving this past year with Rabu and Sherry and their family in New Jersey. And when we were there, a week later, I come back, and Rabu calls me on the phone, and he says, bro, we got the letter. I said, what do you mean you got the letter? I didn't know this. But a year ago, his home had gone into foreclosure. He was out of network marketing. His wife had to go back to work, and his home was in foreclosure. I said, what letter? And he said, we just saved our home from foreclosure. We're 100% caught up. And now they've gone on to pay off their credit card debts. How many of y'all thought that new Tesla they bought? That thing's hot, boy. Car that drives itself. I'm like, that's cool. But I've watched Rabu Gary go all in. He talked to some folks about this business. I'm like, man, you got guts. I'm telling you, bro, he's like, there's nobody off my list. I'm talking to everybody. Fires me up. But his heart for people, his passion for this business, and here's what I love about Rabu. If there's anybody you want to have your back, it's him. He's the most loyal. He's the most loyal dude, the most loyal brother, most loyal friend that maybe I've ever had in my life. And his loyalty to this company, his loyalty to Fabio, his loyalty to his family, his loyalty to the team is at a whole nother level than what most people have reached in their life yet. It's the real deal. Rabu keeps it real, and I love him for it. So hopefully he's back there and has a microphone on, because that was a pretty good introduction, I think, huh? Y'all give it up for Mr. Rabu Gary. All I do is win, no matter what. Got money in my know that everybody hands go up. And they say they out, and they say they out.